There's nothing like the power of a propeller airplane revving up. Regardless of the size of the prop. Just ask members of the Bend Aero Modelers Club and my window photographer Justin Renaud.
You know, it's always been my dream to land one of these puppies.
You're not going to do that today.
Scale of 1 to 10. How'd I do?
For a first-time person, probably an 11.
Wow.
I've never had anybody do a loop and a roll.
This guy.
Rick Burgess has been teaching folks how to safely traverse the wild blue yonder with these remote controls for several years now. His love for flying these miniature models of real airplanes began a long time ago.
My dad has been in model airplanes since he was 5 years old, and he's now 80, and he got me involved in them when I was 5 years old.
He continued buzzing through the sky in different planes on and off throughout his adulthood, and when he and his father moved to Central Oregon, Rick got involved with the Bend Aero Modelers.
It's really a lot of fun, and I really enjoy it, flying with all of the club members. The club members are all great, and we all have a great time.
Club President Valdemar Frank agrees.
It's certainly a thrill. It's a fun experience because you can take an object like this and control it in the air and just experience flying. Obviously not by being in the airplane, but controlling the plane, controlling its maneuvers.
I'm not saying flying these sleek machines is a piece of cake, but it's one thing to control them when there's plenty of air around you, and it's a different story when terra firma enters the equation.
The landing is obviously one of the more challenging parts of flying, and that's really something that we usually try to focus on when we have new students. Once they get familiar with the flying itself and figure that out, the landing is really the part that that certainly even an experienced person still gets a thrill out of it.
Regardless of how well you fly that day, it's always a good day flying when you go home with your airplanes in one piece.
But expert pilots at Bend Aero Modelers are happy to help show newbies how to take these airplanes up, and away safely with a dual controller.
I've never had a student crash on me. I've had to take control many times, but the system is pretty foolproof where it enables a student to be able to learn without the fear of crashing.
The truth is, however, there comes a time in almost every remote control pilot's life when something goes wrong and his or her plane goes down.
The rule of thumb with this sport/hobby is you don't fly anything that you can't afford to crash.